Well, welcome back, guys. In the last video, I was over here moving a bunch of the workbenches that we have on this wall. We are organizing the workspace in order to do some of the upcoming woodworking projects we have. So I stopped by and picked up the Rikon air filter, and this is going to allow us to pull some of the sawdust out of the air as we're doing some sanding and things like that. This guy is a portable unit, or we can actually do an installation with some of the hardware they have sent along with us. We did get a remote with it, so once we do get it up in the ceiling, we don't have to try to reach to the back panel in order to get to the buttons and things like that to turn it on. And it also has a timer on it, so we can run this at 1 hour or 2 hours or 4 hours, and then it automatically shuts off. So let's take a look at this before we install it, and I'm going to show you some of the things I really like about this unit and the fact that it's portable. It does allow us to move this thing inside the workspace and actually get it right to the area that we are attempting to filter out. However, if we do an install with it as far as in the ceiling, again, it's going to be able to cycle this room pretty easy. So let's get started. I'll show you everything that came in the box, which is laying right here on top of the unit along with the instruction manual. The install should be really simple. The biggest thing I'm going to have for my location is it only has a 6-foot power cord on it, so I will have to put me an extension cord hanging it in the ceiling. Now, if we're moving it to the workbenches that we have in various locations here, then plugging it up is not going to be a problem. But the installation should be pretty simple, so let's get started. I hope you enjoy the video. These chains here are about 6 inches long, so you can hang it on 16-inch centers or 2-foot centers, depending on what your rafters is setting at. Then our controls is here on the back of the unit. This is our outer filter, and we do have a cleanable inner filter here. And this thing you can wash. We spin this unit around. It is self-contained, which will help us with our climate control in the room. This is our exhaust port, and right here I really think if you needed to, you could adapt a flange back here and put a flex line on this, and if you needed to run something out of the attic space you have or whatever, you can actually exhaust to the outside. And then when you want to retain the heat inside the building, you can just simply disconnect that and keep everything that as far as cycled air inside the room. I do some welding projects here on occasion, and it would be nice to be able to actually draw the fumes from the welder itself out. So that's one of the advantages I think I'm going to have with this unit. Let's take a look at our mounting hardware. There is 4 screws on top of the unit that we can remove. They did give us 4 eye bolts with jam nuts, and we can run these guys on. After we've removed the screw, we can send them in there and just simply tighten up the jam nut. We also got 4 chains that comes along with this, and I believe this is stainless steel hardware, guys. But anyway, you can see the concept here. We're going to put these smaller hooks into our rafter, and then we're going to be able to hook onto this thing and then keep it inside the unit. And then when we want to remove the unit, if we want to take this someplace else, we just simply pull it off the hooks, and the chains will stay in place for us. Okay? Let's get this guy installed. I'm anxious to see how it's going to work for this room. All right, that part's done, guys. You want to make absolutely sure that you are mounting into something that's capable of supporting 28 pounds. It does say in the manual not to go straight to sheetrock, so again, I'm making sure I'm getting right into my rafters. Just simply count the links as far as our chain goes and get that pretty close for us. Right. Get that back side. I'll definitely bring an extension down over the side of that so I can get that cord out of the way. Let's see how it's going to work for us. We'll use the remote first. And like I said, we do have to have line of sight with this guy. All right. The red light indicates low. We have medium and high. Now if you want to program the timer, you just simply push your timer. Okay, so now it's going to run for 1 hour. We have 2 hours on the indicator here, or 4 hours. And we can also adjust our fan speed off of this. If we want to cancel the timer, just push your time button again here. Okay, so we're on high, and it should cycle for an hour here. It's definitely going to make a nice addition to the shop here, guys. We start to get to a nice place. Again, give us a lot of floor space here. It was really nice to be able to get our small bandsaw out. Get that guy on one of these portable clamping tables. And a few more things. We need to find a hanging spot or someplace to store. But all in all, it's looking nice. Give you guys a quick look at our specs here. Bring that up so the camera can see it. And this is capable of clearing a 20 by 20 by 8 foot room 8 times per hour. This is a 30 by 30, so I figure if we get 6 turns per hour, this should filter the air for us really nice. So thanks for watching, guys. The cleaning project's almost done and we're ready to start building a few things. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you on the next one.